Hey guys, Sunstreaker Wozza here, and welcome back to another weekend stream. And as the thumbnail suggests, we're talking everything to do with the new 5-star batch that's going to be coming in a month or two's time. So I'm analysing it, what we can expect from it, and maybe a few secrets that you don't know. Stuff I've been discussing with the apes. Nothing too too quiet, nothing that I can't share, but some ideas that I've shared, talking to Dale, trying to get some things in place and some ideas we've sort of had. Hopefully they can come to fruition, and we'll be talking about that as well. Cool. So yeah, we're going through the batches. I'm not going to do it exactly who I think. I'm going to do a video this coming week exactly. Grind Time's already done his video, so go and check Grind Time's video out. I've talked to Skywalk Grey and Engineer Hoist, and they want to get in as well. So I think in the coming week or so, we'll be seeing more 5-star prediction videos, and we can see who will win. Cool. Okay, so let's just get the chat up, see who we've got in the chat. So first in the chat was Grind Time. Well done, second time in a row. We've got the Crusher 11. We've got the Joker unlucky. Too slow a keyboard, he says. Maybe. We've got the Grim. Are we counting now? He's got 4th. Are we going to start doing 5th and 6th and 20th? We've got Tony Hill. How's it going? We've got Windchaser. We've got Sharksy, one of our moderators. Thanks for posting the link to Discord. 850 members. We're trying to get to 1,000. So yeah, if you are in that Discord server, like I said, loads of good things in there, loads of stuff coming. So yeah, it's going to be really good in that server, onwards and upwards. And if you're not subscribed yet, guys, don't forget, only 25% of people are subscribed. We're at 2,600 subs. We're trying to get to 4,000 by the end of the year. I've been looking through my analytics, and we might just be a bit short of that, but we want to push for it. There's no point in having a challenge if it's not a challenge. So we're trying to push to 4,000. So if you're not subscribed already, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave the video today. Make sure you hit a like on the video as well, guys. Who else have we got? We've got Righteous as well. Welcome to the chat, one of our moderators as well. We've got Omega Supreme. We've got Garrett, a good friend of mine. How's it going? And Philip Martin as well. So yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. So yeah, as we're talking about the new batch. So I thought I'd go through a few bots that I think are, will be written off, that won't be 5 stars. Maybe give Skywalk Grey and Engineer Hoist a bit of a hand. I'm joking. But there's some bots out there that I really think were written off. Some people not. Some people, well, I think there might be a 5-star Star Saber because he's still he's not in the meta anymore as much as he was. Everyone said he was too overpowered. But maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. Who knows? I was looking at his stats today and I'm not too sure. I'm still on the fence whether it be overpowered or not. So yeah, there's a lot of opinions out there, but obviously my opinion might be different than Grind Times, and that's that's the fun of doing a 5-star prediction video. But yeah, hopefully they can win again. Last time I got 1 right, and everyone got none, which was a shock. But I think we learned a valuable lesson last time. And I think the valuable lesson last time was that they don't have to be good. The bots don't have to be good already. I think when we got the Goldfire batch, we didn't really improve those bots that much anymore, as much as we would have. I think we increased Rust Dust's range a bit, I think. That was it. And we were all going, yeah, this is pretty good batch. And then for the next batch, we were like, hell no. Hell no. We are buffing the hell out of this. Because when the batch got released, everyone said, this batch is trash. I am never pulling from this batch. And I will guarantee every single person in this chat said that. And I'll be honest, even I did. I said, whoa, I won't be using this batch. I won't be pulling from this. And we sort of set out, a target to make this batch every bot good. And it come to it where we buffed them all that well that the one bot people were saying, I wasn't going to go for that bot, which is Rhinox. I'll get Rhinox, but forget the rest. Maybe Jetfire, forget the rest. Now it's flipped up and everyone's saying Rhinox is a buff. So, these things can happen. These things can happen. So when it is released, guys, the information on, which bots are in the batch. Don't make too many quick judgments. Don't think to yourself, well, as it is right now, this bot isn't that good. Think, if this bot is buffed, how good can it be? And that's the way we need to think. So with that, we can make an assumption that no matter what bot Space Ape make, there's going to be improvements. So no longer are we looking at the batch and thinking it's only going to be good bots. It could be any bot, which makes it 10 times harder. But obviously, we can look back at some of the classes that are in each batch, the meta, things like that. But I think there's going to be a big twist this year. And I think the big twist was, I was speaking to Dale, and I said that, every year, let's be honest, we had Snarlgate. Everyone remembers Snarlgate, where everyone said, oh, this should be, I think everyone picked Slash, I think it was. Everyone was saying Slash. And I still think to this day that Space Ape, that Snarl won that. Snarl won that. I mean, I still think Slash won it. But Snarl did win it. I don't think he did. I think Slash won it to this day. I think the apes turned around and said, we can't give him a 5-star Slash. How the hell did we put that in? Why did we put 5-star Slash in? Let's pick second place. Let's pick Snarl. I honestly believe that. And I think the apes are not going to come out and ever say it. I never think they will. And I'd love to have a one-to-one chat with Giannis and just say, Giannis, please, just put this to bed. Did Slash win that? Did Snarl really win that vote? But I was talking to Dale about this, and he had a good point. And we were talking about this with a few playtesters, I think it was. It might have been VIP chat. I'm not too sure. And what we talked about was that, I'm looking from a top player perspective, but then you've got to look at it from other players' perspectives, lower players, where people pick Snarl because they said, yeah, well, he's the coolest. What? He's what? He's the cool. He picked him because he's the coolest. So, people pick bots for different reasons. They don't always pick the bot because that's the best in the game. That's the meta. It might be that they just like that bot. But here's a bit of a revelation. I'm going to give a bit of an insight now. So, Snarl was picked for, that batch. Was that the community event? No, I think the first community event was Elita. So, obviously, Elita was very good, no doubt. Then Snarl was picked. And then First Aid was picked, I'm pretty sure. And then Blades. So I started looking at that when looking at the 5-star batches. So hang on a minute. Snarl was part of Volcanicus, who was the combiner at the time. Then First Aid was part of Defensor, who was combiner at the time. And then Blades was also part of Defensor, who was the best combiner at the time. So maybe if there are Computron bots in this vote, we might find a Computron bot in there because people are voting for these bots because they're combiner parts, which makes it easier to get a combiner. People vote for different reasons. People don't always vote because it's the best bot. People vote because it makes it easier. Rook, exactly grind time. Could Rook be the vote because he is part of Defensor and people want to get that 5-star bot and get it easier? Yeah, it's harder to save up, but you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You're getting a 5-star, and you're also getting a combiner part. Sharks is put straight, maybe. Exactly. These are things you've got to think of. These are sort of questions you've got to put in your mind. Not just, who do I want? Who's everyone else going to think? What's everyone else want? But what we were also saying today is that it's not fair, the community event, really, because if we go off just what the top players want, then we probably might get someone else. Because we're going on, just the top players. If all the top players voted and their votes mattered, let's say, because let's just say there's more top players than lower players, then the top players, then they're going to vote for a meta bot. That's it, plain and simple, really, not a combiner part. If we go off the lower level players, they might just pick on what's the coolest. They might even never get a 5-star. They're not just picking it because they like the look of the bot. For different reasons. So I've suggested to Dale, a few people have, that we don't just have one community choice, but we might have 3 or 2. So not just the top bot, it might be the top 3 get chosen. Now, if that's the case, we might be looking at 3 really good bots. We might be 2 combiner pieces, might be 3 combiner pieces, might be 3 meta bots. But if we get top 3 community choices, really good for the game. That'd be 3 really good bots. And then the other 2, We can pick some lower level bots that aren't good and buff them to hell. And then you know what? It's not that much work for Space Ape. If we're already doing 3 good bots, literally a 5-star upgrade for most of those bots would be dead easy. Let's just increase the DPS, increase their health, increase their damage on their ability. Done. They are done, those 3. The other 2 need to balance carefully because the last batch took us quite a while to balance because there's so many bots in there. So I think that'd be a bit easier on Space Ape to do a top 3. It'd be easier on the playtester to do a top 3. I think it'd be fairer to do a top 3. And I honestly think that could be the way it goes, where the top 3 community choices get picked. Now, Space Ape's attitude towards that was always, well, we don't want to put all the top bots in one batch. Because I said that, why don't we just pick the top 5 bots? But now, with all these buffs that we're doing, well, why not? Why can't we? Why can't we just have the top 3 bots and then buff 2 more? We can buff as many bots as we want, really. We don't want to overload Space Ape with work, but we can buff them all. So there's no limitations on, just picking the best bots, just picking the worst bots. Oh, we're going to get to a point where we've got 5 amazing bots in every batch, and then the last one has Dust Up, Power Glide, I don't know. I'm trying to think of Light Speed, some really awful bots. But then, if you put them 5 awful bots in, let's say we put Dust Up and Light Speed and Power Glide all in a batch together. Well, why can't we buff the hell out of Dust Up, buff the hell out of Power Glide, and buff the hell out of any other bot that's in that batch? There's nothing stopping us from doing that. Yeah, Sharks has put some, some examples in the chat. But yeah, there's loads of examples. But I did put a suggestion in the Space Ape stream. Not stream, sorry, Space Ape Discord and the suggestion channel. If you've got any suggestions about the game, guys, go into the VIP Discord channel. I think that people that aren't VIP might have access to it. But you can put suggestions in. And my suggestion was that every month, Space Ape take a bot, whichever bot it is, and improve it. Just one every month. At the start of the month, go, right, playtesters, this is the bot we're looking at now. This bot has the lowest usage in the game, whichever bot that is. Because you're talking into consideration then leveling teams, you're talking wars, you're talking everything. It takes every single player in the game. So you could say this bot has the lowest usage in the game. Sideswipe, for example. This month we are improving Sideswipe to make him relevant. Not the best bot in the game, just relevant. And then we make him relevant. And then next month we choose a different bot. But we don't choose it. The apes choose it. Whichever bot has the least usage. And go from there. And I hope that's how we can go forwards. I would love to see that, to make lesser bots relevant. I've said a few times that I don't want to make every bot game changing and great. I just want to make every bot relevant. I don't want people to pull a bot and then be disappointed, throwing their phone across the room, smashing the screen. We've all been in that sort of situation where we wanted to do that or done that. I don't want people doing that. I want people to get a bot and go, well, it's not the jackpot. It's not what I wanted. But you know what? It's a pretty good bot. I can still use that. That's what we want. So, yeah. So, with that being said, we're going to look at a few of the... take the chat to the screen a minute. We're going to look at a few of the bots. I'm not going to go through my picks, but I'm just going to go through the reasons that I picked my bots and the sort of thought behind it. And then you can make your own assumptions as well. So, whenever I'm picking my bots, you've got to think of, like I said, about everyone. You've got to think of the community choice. So, who are they going to choose? Are they going to choose a meta bot? Is it going to be someone like Snarl's Combiner Piece? I think it will be a Combiner Piece, but I think that, it'll also be a good bot as well from the top guys. So, there's that to consider. But when you're talking about the bots, any bot that's had a recent buff, I don't think will be in that batch, because what the apes like to do is they like to bring the bot out, hence why it's the same with the new bots. You don't see them in 5-star batches. Hence the same with anyone's had a buff, because they want to see how it settles in. They're not going to buff a bot like Punch has recently and then make it a 5-star and it's overpowered already and they've got to mute it, they've got to nerf it. They don't want to do that. So when they improve a bot recently, or it's a recent release, that's not going to be in the 5-star. So I doubt we're going to see Grapple. I don't think we're going to see Hoist. I don't think we're going to see Scattershot. I think we may go back to the likes of Double Dealer, which is about 8 months ago. So I think we might go that far back. anyone double dealer and before. And I think you've also got to eliminate any bots that are overpowered. So I think Sentius Magnus, even now, I think he's slightly overpowered. And do you know what? Do you know what convinced me? In Discord, we've been doing a little competition. We've asked everyone to vote for their top 3 bots, and the results are in. If you're in that Discord server, you may have seen that I've deleted all the comments, so no one really knows unless you've already counted up. If you haven't, tough luck. But I've counted up, and there's a few surprises in there. I'm not going to lie. I thought Goldfire would be right up there. I really did. But maybe not as high as I thought. Maybe not as many votes as I thought. But still a really good bot. But, you know, Sentius is up there. I didn't think Sentius was that much in the meta, but it seems to be. So if he's being used, that I think that the apes don't look at just a bot. They look at the damage he does, which is 20k. I mean, my Sentius at his level over 10 seconds does, 12k. 12k damage over 12 seconds. So I think it's about 15k damage or thereabout, a bit less at max, which is what you got to go off. So yeah, as a 5-star, I think that'll go 18 to 20k. You're talking Laser Optimus levels, which is, you know, maybe too much, maybe not enough. I don't know. But I just think that is a huge part of the meta. I don't think we'll see him as a 5-star. I don't think we'll see Trax. I don't think we'll see Skylinks, because the amount of damage that Skylinks does is crazy. He does, you know, 3,000 damage, is it? So 4,600 plus 3,000. So he does 8,000 damage already. Does he need more? That will take out pretty much anything in the game. And yes, I know he has pathing issues. I know he has problems with speed and things like that. But when a bot can take out anything in the game, you know, do we really need to make him a 5-star? You know, Star Saber, you know, he's still in the meta. He's still used. I agree his cost is too high. I think the same with Sandstorm. The cost is too high. But you've got to think that Star Saber, at pretty much maxed, does about 3,100 damage. So if he did 2 swipes, he will do 6,200 damage. That's almost enough to take out anything on the map in 2 swipes. So yeah, it's 27 ability points. But then how many are you getting back if you can destroy anything? If you make him a 5-star, 2 swipes, he will take out half the map, because he will do 3,500, 7,000 damage with 2 swipes. That's a lot. You've got to think when you look at these bots that, yeah, they're expensive, but what happens if we up the damage a bit more? Yes, Goldfire does do more damage. Yes, it does. Yes, he is cheaper. But he doesn't just destroy them on his own. You can't do 2 swipes with Goldfire. That's the difference. You do a swipe and go back the same way, it won't do much more damage. The only way you could do that is if you did a swipe, went right round in a square, and then went or triangle and went over the same again, but it wouldn't do double the damage. And that's the big difference between why Goldfire is a 5-star and not Star Saber. And I kind of get what the apes are saying. I didn't get it until I did the maths. I thought, if they did bring out a 5-star Star Saber, what kind of damage would it do? And, you know, 7,000 damage is game breaking, I think, over 2 swipes. So yes, it is used differently, you know, but then that's how the people will use it, I think. So I don't think we will see a 5-star Star Saber. I don't think we'll see a 5-star Cup. I think the Golden Lagoonin is already overpowered. You know, I don't think the apes planned for, you know, for Cup to be that powerful with Golden Lagoon. But it's an occurrence. But they've worked by making Golden Lagoons, you know, monetized, or with Shanix, make them hard to obtain. So there's a reason why they've cut back on those Golden Lagoons. That's the reason. They don't want people to max out everything. So the fact that, you know, you've got a Cup, a 4-star that's getting ability 11, that's getting a G1 core. I mean, the G1 core is irrelevant, but, you know, he's getting ability 11. I know everybody is, but right now, Cup is getting ability 11. So would you really want Cup and a Lagoon and ability 11 pumping all that on top of a 5-star? You're going to get 100% success rate in Zone 15. I just can't see it. There's still, you know, a bit of there's still room for error in Zone 15. I think it worked out about 80% success rate, which you look for 90% plus, and a 5-star will take it over that. So I don't think we'll see Cup. And then you've got bots like Chromia that are massively overpowered already, and people are already saying she needs nerfing. I totally disagree with that. I like some bots that are overpowered, but I also like ways to counter it. And I suggest to Space Ape, let's bring out some new bots that have an anti-stun mechanism that can't be stunned. So Star Saber, Elita, Chromia, they can't be stunned. And yes, we've got Red Alert that can use an ability. I mean, they can't be stunned. Let's bring out a bot that can't be hacked. We've got avenues to go down here that we can. I'm not saying bring a team out of bots that can't be, stunned, but just one, maybe two. One or two bots that can't be hacked. There's different avenues you can go down. But Chromia right now is massively overpowered, so you're not going to see a 5-star Chromia. And then after that, I don't think there's many that you can look at and think that we won't see them. I think after that, it's anyone's game. I mean, obviously, we've got some bots that are, that are already taken, so we can't pick them. But then you got to think that, Hound has just got ability 11. Are they going to bring out a 5-star of a bot they just given ability 11 to? Some people will think, well, because they've given that bot ability 11 and a G1 core, they're obviously putting effort into that. They might come out as a 5-star. Well, that's a good point. But you can look at it as the other side of the coin, as are they going to give a bot, like I said, that's already got ability 11, a 5-star version? Or are they already decided these 5 stars? So, for example, is it Stormclash, say? And I think, you know what? Let's not give Stormclash ability 11. We know he's coming as a 5-star soon. Let's make him a 5-star soon, see how that goes, and then give him ability 11 towards the end of the year when that's settled in. So there's two ways you can look at it. But that's down to Space Ape, basically. That's down to them, which way they're going to go. And I still don't know. I still can't sit here and say, I'm more on the side of they might be waiting. So I think that some of the bots that have got ability 11 already won't be a 5-star, but I can't sit here and say that ain't going to happen. I'm pretty confident that we won't see a 5-star Chromia, that we won't see a 5-star Star Saber. I'm pretty sure about that. We won't see a 5-star Slash. I'm pretty confident on that. I'd like to bet on it. And like I said, and they won't be my suggestions because I don't think it's going to happen. And we'll soon see by the, I haven't got it to hand, but the community vote. We'll soon see by the community vote on what bots are in there because they're the only bots that are viable. We won't see Slash in there, But yeah, I think after that, anyone's game. I think that, even the likes of Slug and Paramagna, even Nose Cone, why not? But you know what? Nose Cone's a hard one. Nose Cone could be dangerous as a 5-star. And I know everyone makes a joke out of Nose Cone, how poor he is. And I'm going to let you into a little secret here. And this is the problem. So don't forget that the apes have improved the rush. Well, there's some bugs. Let's not go there. But they're trying to improve rush to make it more successful. And yes, they're probably not succeeded right now, but they're trying. Kudos to trying. And the only thing that stops Prime Rush really, and that's good wall placement. That's the main, the main downfall. Yeah. If they improve Nose Cone to the fact that he can take out any wall on the map, then Rush becomes the game-changing strategy in the game. Rush to the HQ, cover them with tracks or whatever, use hoist or anything, use grapple to distract them and take the HQ down. You've got to be careful with these things. And Nose Cone, when created, we used him in that way and said, this is almost too easy. And we had to scale him back to what he is now. And we said that, you know what? He's not that good. But when used in a certain way, he's amazing. And people laugh at me when I say that, but we did it in testing. We just broke a wall piece and rushed right through. And it can still be used like that right now. But I do agree that a bot that can just break one wall piece is not good enough. Sludge, Sludge is not powerful right now. But when given ability 11, he could be amazing. Who knows? You don't know this. Do you know what I mean? It's really hard to judge. You don't want it to be underpowered. You don't want it to be overpowered. It is difficult. I'm not going to lie, guys, because what will happen is you will test this on a certain base design. Let's put Nose Cone against a time trap. Awful. Oh, I agree. Absolute waste of time. No point in even taking into a battle apart from for his health. He's got awful DPS. His ability against a time trap is appalling. But then you look at elongated bases, long bases. He's overpowered to hell. Use him on a wall, use Optimus Prime, rush through that gap, straight to the HQ. So it depends on the base design. But then when you've got honeycombs, Sludge is amazing. Sludge is overpowered to hell against honeycomb bases. But when we got elongated bases, Sludge is awful. And when we were talking about ability 11, we said this, that Sludge is great when you've got honeycombs and time traps. When you've got elongated bases, you can't just aim at one wall piece because it does no damage. So it's hard to balance, like I said. But, Nose Cone has a way there, that, he can be overpowered. But yeah, like I said, I'm on of that. We won't see any of the bots that have got ability 11. We won't see any huge meta bots in there. And I think you can strike them off. And I'm pretty sure that if you go and watch Grindtime's video, he's got a couple in there that I would maybe consider overpowered already. But again, that's the beauty of doing these prediction videos, that, we still don't know what the ape's going to choose. You can do all, you can go through all the batches you want. You can go back and go, oh, well, they've put 2 specials in this batch. They put 1 in that one, then 2, then 1, then 3. Oh, is there a pattern there? No, I don't think there is. I've come to the conclusion that there's no patterns. I really have. And I think that it's just luck. It really is. I think the apes just come together and go, right, what bots would we like to see as 5 stars? I think there's some of the, I think there's something that I have looked at, and that is the amount of, G1 bots that are in there, and mostly about popular bots. I mean, you could maybe say batch was maybe not that case. Again, you can look at patterns and then go, maybe not. It's so hard to judge. But yeah, I wouldn't say there's any fan favorites in there, really. Maybe Jetfire. But I wouldn't say Blades or Smokescreen the fan favorite. Would you guys? I don't know. I think there's no fan favorites in there, maybe, but I think once you go back to these, then we start seeing fan favorites. I think that people like are seeing Warpath, Rodimus Prime, Snarl, then before that, Blaster, Elita 1, Ratchet, these sort of bots, Jazz, Ultra Magnus, Springer. I don't know about Cheetor. I don't really watch Beast Wars. Was he a popular bot in Beast Wars? I don't know. Optimus Prime, Wheeljack, these sort of bots, Grimlock, so all of them pretty much. But, these bots are popular in terms of Transformers lore. So do the apes look at these bots? Well, that bot, I like that bot in the cartoon. That was a cool bot in the cartoon. Let's make that a 5-star, because they are fans of the game still. So do they look at, but then do they look at what's the meta? Do they look at bots that need we could sit here all day and make assumptions, like I said. But that is for the video that we're going to do this week. I actually break it down step by step, eliminating bots. If you've seen Grindtime's video, pretty much the same. If you haven't, go and check it out. We're going to literally break it down bot by bot, why I think we're not going to see that bot, why we are going to see this such a bot, and then we're going to do a video on my predictions. And obviously, we're already going to do a video on the top 10 bots in Transformers Earth Wars, decided by my Discord viewers, decided by you guys. So big thank you to everyone that took part. Like I said, 127 people took part. We picked 6 winners out to get Sunstreaker, Wozza, Stash Crystals. And what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to do the same again in a year's time, I think. I think that the turn of the year, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a different one. Because when I thought about this, it was trying to sit at an alternative motive, and it's kind of worked in a way. My motive was to prove to the apes that last year was an awful year for bots, because out of all the votes, I think that only Chromia did well. Sitcom got a couple of votes, Double Dealer, Strafe, like 2 votes each. Out of 127 people getting 3 votes, so that's out of 400 votes. Double Dealer got 2, Strafe got 2. These bots are not good enough. That was the intention. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a video out of this. Let's see who is the more popular bot. And I think that if we would have done this video 2 years ago, Elita would have won this. Elita would have won it, hands down. And then Starsaber would probably be second. And it just shows how much the meta has changed and how much, over 2 years, things can change. So, I'm not saying Lita's not in there. I'm not saying she is. What do you think? Is Alita still one of the top 10 bots in the game? Is Star Saber one of the top 10 bots in the game? Where do you think they're going to place? No, that's what the video is all about. But like I said, I'll do my top 10 first on who I think are the top 10 bots in the game. And then I'm going to do your choice. But let's be honest, it's your choice that matters, guys. One person's point of view is not the be all and end all. It's over a broad spectrum. And I think with 127 votes, we can really see then, who we all think are the best bots in the game. Yes. So let's see. We've got a few questions in the chat. Let's go back a bit. I did see one question there. And Grim has put, we need blue streak. Yes, I do agree. You know what? I'm gonna tell the truth. When I see this week's event and I seen what's the event? Law and Order, something like that. I thought, blue streak. Was he a police car? No, it wasn't. No. So at first I thought, it could be blue streak. But then I don't think someone might correct me, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't a police car. It was a car. It was very much styled the same as Prowl. It could be the same car. I might be mistaken. But yeah, I don't think it's a police car. No. Any more questions? Grand Transport. Maybe the look at our prediction videos and pick bots that we don't pick. Maybe they do. I doubt it. It's an interesting concept though. So grind time, does that mean we should do a video and pick all the bots we don't want to be 5 stars? Pick all the ones we don't want, and then the apes might choose the ones we do want. That's a bit of backwards thinking, but I like the idea, but I don't think they go that far. I think that if the apes actually watched all my videos, I think I might actually get in trouble in some ways. I think that, they won't be happy at me doing a headmasters. I mean, I know Dale knows and Dale watches a few streams, but it's a bit of criticism as well, the apes, to be fair. They say they react to the community, but they don't. And I think that's a big part of why everyone appreciates Dale so much, because he is in there with the community. He is there listening and passing ideas on, and it's quite frustrating. I said this to Dale, I said it in the past. I'm sure he won't mind me saying this. But he said, I'm just glad that I'm here. I'm glad that I'm helping. I'm glad that you've got a voice. And I said, well, we've been saying these things for years, Dale. I'm not going to be awful, but if the apes actually listen like they said they did, you'd be out of a job, bud. Sorry, but it's true. It's sad that it's taken outside of this long to come in and make a difference, considering, we have had Chris and we have had Jack. And I like Chris and Jack. I like them a lot. They're really cool guys. They've helped me a lot. But I just don't think I think a big problem with the apes is from the top down, they're not given enough time to do things. And that's a big problem for me. And if I can support them by saying that and putting that across, but yeah, I think the size of the team needs to make him bigger. And Dr. Claus said Dale made a great difference. I agree. He's a huge advocate for the game. A huge benefit to have him there. And I can't speak highly enough of the guy. I quite like Yanis. I like Fabian. I like Hyro. I don't think there's many apes that I don't like, really. Maybe one or two, but I don't know. But, mostly apes that I like, especially the ones that are really focused on Transformers Earth Wars. But, Dale for me is up on a pedestal, and I can't speak highly enough of the guy. Yes, I keep seeing people saying like, oh, bro love, stuff like that. But, I just respect the guy and appreciate what he brings to the table. So, and I just any way I can help him, then I will do. Anyone else? William Hackman got a 3-star sideswipe on my Autobot account. Oh, actually, that's giving me an idea. So we've just done top 3 bots. Why don't we do worst 3 bots? I'm gonna do it. That will annoy the apes, but hey, what the hell? Thanks, William. That's giving me an idea. So yeah, after we've done this video in Discord, I'm going to set up worst 10 bots in Transformers Earth Wars and get everyone to pick their worst 3 bots. I love that idea. But then it's good because we'll have an idea. You know what I think about this, guys? You know what I really like about this? Is that when it comes to people saying, and I like this. Listen, I was talking to Righteous before. It's about YouTube and how people think that, things are done overnight. People forget that, Engineer Hoist has been doing his channel for 6 years. I've been doing mine for, I think, nearly 3 or 4 years. So, these things aren't done overnight. But the reason I did this YouTube channel was simply because I was tired of repeating myself. That's the God's honest truth. I was helping people out, giving advice, and I'd say to this guy, listen, this is how you want to do it. These are the bots you want to level. These are the good bots in the game. Don't bother with this. This is how much you should spark 3 stars. This, that. I spend an hour with someone, and then literally a day or two later, someone would be going, can you help me out with this? Well, don't do this, do that. Don't put spark in this. Don't level that. And I was tired of repeating myself over and over. I was like, I'm just going to do a YouTube video and say to someone, you know what, man? Go and check this video out. Go and watch that. If you've got any questions after that, come back to me. And that's the way that I did it. That's the God's honest reason why. That I wanted to get information out there to many people as fast as I could rather than keep repeating myself. Simple solution. And that's the truth. So if we can do this with the top 10 bots in the game and the worst 10 bots in the game, and let's be honest, how many times do we see in chat, just pull this guy, is it worth leveling? Just put this guy, what do you guys think? And some of the top guys just like face palm thinking, man, but people out there don't get this information. Sadly, the low down players don't know these things and they rely on higher players to help them out and give them advice. And luckily enough, there's abundance of players that's going to help them. Luckily enough. So, if we can do this video, hopefully people can, I get some views out of it. I get a bit of publicity out of it. But ultimately, it's just help for some people to go and watch and go, well, you know what? I've got that bot that's in the top 10. I don't see what's good about him, but everyone else is using him. Maybe I should invest in him. Maybe I should go and look at and level him. Hang on a minute. I got that bot on my team. I'm going to spark into ability 8, but Wozza just put him in the worst 10 bots in the game. Maybe I shouldn't. But then again, things change. Bots get buffed. So this is where we could maybe do this more often. Like I said, especially the worst bots. The best bots are always the best bots, really. They don't really change much, but the worst bots definitely. So I'm going to do that. So after this one's done, after on the video about the 5-star prediction video, after we've done the best 10 bots in the game, we're going to do a worst 10 bots in the game and go from there. Definitely. So make sure, guys, if you want to vote in the worst 10 bots in the game, make sure you remember Discord. That's the only way you're going to take part and enter that competition. I might even put more codes in this time if I get some more people doing it, maybe. The more people I get playing it, the more codes I'll give. If I've got 10 people voting, I'm not going to get 10 codes out, am I? It defeats the object. The more people that do these things, the more codes that I'll give out and things like that. So, I've pretty much used all my codes for this month, I'll be honest with you. So next month, we'll start afresh. We did some big competitions on my crystal opening video. Remember when I did my 5-star combat? I gave away tons of codes for people trying to guess how many 4 stars I get. I didn't get stripes at all, but I got a 5-star combat. It's just one of those nights. If you were there, that is one of the most funniest streams I've done. It was crazy because I was chasing him. I was getting frustrated and people going, go get another bundle. Go and get another one. Okay, I'll get one more. Okay, I'll get one more. And then didn't get him. Get one more. Get one. Hashtag buy one more. And it was mad people egging it. Peer pressure. It was so much peer pressure to get him. And I was fuming when I didn't get him. But I did get a 5-star combat. So, it was fun. It was. But talking about 5-star bots, just to show, you might have seen it earlier. We've pretty much got a 5-star crystal by the 5-star event comes out. And looking at the 5-star event, I've seen a lot of people saying, when will it be out? These 5-star events are usually every 2 months. So we had one at the beginning of January. We've got one beginning of March. So I think the next 5-star batch will be out beginning of May. I think that the testers will start testing midway through April, maybe the second week in. And I think that we will start seeing the community vote a bit before that. I have asked Dale if the content creators can have a bit of an exclusive on whichever bots win the community event or a couple of bots and some sort of exclusive. So make sure you're subscribed, guys. If you are subscribed, and people are going like, oh, this video is clickbait. Well, not really. It is about the 5-star bots. It is about the new batch. That is what it's about. But obviously, when it is revealed, I will put in big letters, 5-star bots reveal, because yeah, you want people to click on the video. You do make these thumbnails for that reason. You know, if you, I've sort of looked back, and the videos that had no description on them weren't doing that well. So you need these sort of thumbnails to get a bit of a, you know, idea on what they're about, and a bit of a, you know, excitement about these videos. But yeah, obviously, you know, these videos will come, and hopefully we can get an exclusive. Who else? Any more questions in the chat? Williams put Ironhide and Bludgeon are doing fine in my battles. Yeah, they're a good tank, but they don't scale well, because the problem with Ironhide and Bludgeon is they rush in and then they've got no shield really. So they rush in, become a massive focus, they drag healers away, they die very quickly. So they're not very good bots at higher level, especially. I can see everyone putting loads of oh, they're putting the worst bots in, right? Grandtime's put easy on Ironhide. I've seen now, yeah. Cliff Jumper, Power Glide, Nose Cone. Yes, I think they're all good votes. Cosmos is at least a possible outpost bot. Yeah, true. That's a good point. Cosmos is a nightmare. And, well, yeah. You know, he's a good bot. He is. Definitely an outpost, anyway. Plays Cosmos with Power Glide. Who any more votes? Yeah, well, yeah, Dr. Claus put combat bots have made the unloved jet become the meta. I'd make them act like gunners, yeah, but will they make gunners improve somehow? We talked about headmasters last week. Will they change the game? You know, every sort of new release will change the meta in some way. Every HQ increase will change the meta in some way. Every kind of attack will change the meta some way. We're seeing a lot of anti-Goldie bases right now, but then that will bring out cup pulls. We're seeing more and more cup pulls that will happen. So they nearly need to sort out Optimus Prime. And I think that cup pulls will be a huge part. You know, we talked about backdoor attacks in the last video. Will backdoor attacks come back? Cup and Friends, will that come back? I think Cup's going to be a huge part of this. But the good thing about that is pretty much everyone's got a high level Cup that's been doing Lagoon leveling. So it's a good and a bad thing. You know, the fact that, you know, Cup's going to be so powerful in the game, everyone's got a high level Cup. Well, then everyone should be able to take on a max base soon then. Oh, big thank you to Righteous has donated to the stream. Big thank you. That's, yeah. Yeah, I say this every stream. Last, you don't have to donate, guys, but we do have a VIP section that you can donate to get in there. It's $20 to get in, and it's not essential. You can still use the server, 99% of it. That 1%, though, it's just things like we have a separate VIP chat. I post all my thumbnails and my videos there as a priority before anyone else. I have a one-to-one booking session where you can book in with me and do a one-to-one. And we have a suggestion channel for streams where you can ask for certain content, and I'll do it. Simple as that. There's not a no, I won't. It's simple as, if you put in that channel, Wozza, can you cover this? I will cover it. That's just something that I give back to people that have donated. So if you have donated, guys, and you're in that VIP section, make sure you're utilizing it. You paid for it. So make sure that you're booking any one-to-ones that you want. Make sure that you're suggesting any content that you want to see, put it in there. You know, I suggest content by what I see in chats and what people ask for. And that's what I tend to do. Ideas that come from you guys. A lot of content's been covered. So any new ideas of content, put it in there. No problem. I've just read Grind Time's comment. Can I read that out? I tried a backdoor attack and my girlfriend was mad. Wow. Wow. Oh, you got me there. You got me there, bud. Wow. Wow. Oh, I'm crying laughing. Oh, my days. I can't stop laughing at that. Oh, fair play. Fair play. No, I like it. I like it. As long as there's no swearing, we've got to keep it non-toxic. But the way I look at some comments like that is that, you know, if kids are watching the stream, they won't really know what that means. Well, I hope not. But, you know, we don't like profanity. We don't like swearing, anything really explicit. But there's some double entendres that you can use. And I don't want to go through any, and I don't want to see it flood in the chat. But there's some comments that kids won't really understand. But yeah, I hope not too. There is sometimes where I'm not gonna lie. I was just a little quick story before we carry on. I was winding Jacob up. Sorry, my son. Jake, Jake. And we walked to the door, and he turned around and he called me, and he was like, "What did you just call me?" And it rhymes a bit with custard. To give you an idea, a swear word that rhymes with custard. I was like, "What did you just call me?" And he looked at me as if like, "Oh, I'm in trouble here." I was like, "What did you say?" I was like, that's a swear word. It's like, "Oh, I didn't know." I was like, "Right, well, you can stop saying that right now." Just randomly. I was only like winding him up. And yeah, called me a custard. So yeah, that's kids for you. Cool. Right, okay. Well, we're gonna do a bit few attacks. What I'm gonna do is, guys, I'm gonna do a bit of leveling, but I'm gonna show you that I've been using 3 bots to really good effect. And when I started off, it was quite hard, quite difficult. It struggled a bit, and I've got used to it a bit now, and yeah, it's working out pretty well. And that is, I've been using Elite One, Small Screen, and Slash. Not together. I've been dropping just 1 or 2 bots in zone 13 or even 14. 13 is a good success rate, 14 not so much. Basically just on outpost bots. But the premise is, how I'm leveling these 3 bots is small screen to clear away for Slash, so sort of pathing, and then Slash for the HQ. Or we can put small screen down, use Elita at the top section because you can't quite one-shot yet in zone 13, and then take out the outpost bots with small screen and take out a few defenses. So, some good ways there of using these bots to good effect. So we'll go into zone 13 with them. We'll have a few goals in zone 13, and then we'll try zone 14 as well. Cold, I want to see Slash's stats. I want to get all these bots to 64. That's my next focus on the leaderboard. Getting all these guys up, I think, as high as I can. So Slash is 63.9 with Megatronus. Megatronus is made for Slash. And I want to get her to 64, maybe 65.10. That is the aim. Then we've got Small Screen, who is 62.10. I've just took him to 10 to give him a bit extra damage. I was running out of, well, not running out of spark. I was getting too much spark. So I had to use it, especially with the new war reward and took a war. So I've took him to 10. He's a 5-star. Why not? So the aim again is to get him to 64.10. I think with an Alchemist core, he could probably, and at 65.10, he could probably solo zone 13. He struggles a bit right now because of time. That's the only thing that he struggles with. I think if you maybe add Top Shot on, if you've got Alchemist and Top Shot on Smoke Screen, he might be able to do zone 13 solo. Maybe, especially if he's maxed. That's grind time. He'll probably have him maxed, to be fair. But yeah, I reckon he can solo zone 13. 100% any base when he's maxed. I want to try it, but at no point yet because he can't do it yet. So once I get him to, 65.10 or 65.11 or 64.11 usually, I don't max my bots out. I get him to 64 and let them just slowly get XP. And then I'm not wasting XP then. So get him 64.11. That's the plan. Put an Alchemist on him. Maybe Top Shot and see if he can solo. Not for wars. For wars, I think this is the lineup you want. But, that's what I use for wars anyway when I use them. Glitch is level 6. Yes, I will probably take him higher if I use Smoke Screen more in wars. So, maybe. And then we've got Elita. She's only 61.9 because I don't really use her. I think I've got a G metal of her core, maybe. Yes, I have. So I'll probably level that and put it on her. I want to make sure that I'm leveling the right core for her before I do. If she turns into a war bot, then I definitely will level that and put that on her. So yeah, does it increase the damage? I don't think it does it? Elite 1 armor. No, it makes you invulnerable to damage and stun, but it doesn't increase damage. Sadly, yeah. Steve's put, I try with smoking, it's hard to solo, it's base dependent. I don't think it is, you know, Steve, because as soon as you get into a point where they can one-shot beams in zone 13, which you can nearly do on this, if I can get him to that, or by getting, yeah, okay, it might take ability 11, but if I can get him to one-shot the likes of beams and launchers, it's definitely doable. The problem is the time it takes for him to transform slows you down, but putting Alchemist on him will heal him because he struggles for health. So, but maybe ability 11 will help with that. I've always suggested that Smokescreen ability 11 should be some kind of health increase of some way. But yeah. But anyway, going to zone 13. So again, a big part of this is pathing. When using Smokescreen or Slash, it's all about pathing. Well, to be honest with Slash, it's all about pathing. But obviously with time traps, they're a nightmare. You could probably bring Sludge for that, and then they'll do well. But that's why I bring Elita. I'm not trying to level Sludge. So we've got a time trap. So that's the idea. A nice one. So what I'm going to do is just save coins. I'm going to literally solo with Elita. So send Elita up there. So what we can do is keep away from the outposts. They're all down there. So we can take them two out there, I think. Send her up there. And that's why we have Elita on time traps. I think zone 13's got a bit easier. So, well, Steve's is 63-10. Yeah, I think 64-11, maybe 65. Then I think maybe. Easy one. We could put 2 bots down, but why share the XP? And why waste coins? As Moonmaster's put, RIP base, rip. As Jacob says, rip. That's all he says all the time. As soon as if you fall over in the living room, rip. Yeah, rip. You're getting that age now. Rip. Everything's rip. Anytime something goes wrong, rip. But we've got 2 bots at 64. Thundercracker and Lugnut. Well, you can't go wrong with those bots. Are they 4 stars or 5 stars, though? If they're 5 stars, then yeah, you can't go wrong. 4 stars, yeah, they're good, but they'll soon get replaced by 5 stars, sadly. Okay, we've got another time trap. So what we might do is we're going to use Elita. If she can one-shot all his defenses, then we're okay. Should maybe dropped a bit lower, but now we'll find out. I don't think we can, though. I'm going to put Smokescreen down. And then we'll pop an outpost. Yeah, we did, sad to say. Then we just go take 1 out, take 2 out, take 3 out. And then let's take him out. We don't want him doing any damage. Take him out. And then we'll do this. And then hopefully we can get some more ability points back and then take it out. And then with that smash down, just stunning the HQ. HQ down. So you can see there, if she can't one shot, then yeah. Oh, yes, Grant. I forgot the sound effects. Pew pew pew. Pew pew. I should have these. I should have these on sound effects. I was rushing. I'll be honest with you, I was rushing. But yeah, I should. You know what? Once I get my PC set up and we're doing these streams, I'm gonna have a sound effect where I press it and goes pew pew pew. That is sound effects, Sharks. That's not my voice. That's sound effects. That's the digital effect that I have on stream. Okay, let's try again. 52,000 XP. This is going to be a hard base. So this is why it could be good for Slash. Let's have a look. And yes, it's a Slash base. So I could probably get up there with Slash. The HQ selected to the left. We have got his build bots, but I'm trying to think actually. Should we try and slash it? Yeah, let's try and slash it on our own. I need to get up high though. So I need to just use a ability like that. So that's just clear this section out. Notice how I'm pathing her. I'm pathing her so she goes further away. I need to take this out, really. Uh-oh. Let's stun that a minute. We don't want that hitting us. Right, now we can use that. I want to use that so she goes upwards and away from that. Oh, she's gone that way again. Nope, that's not good. That's not good at all. But I think that's okay. We can get her upwards. All right. Yep, up there. There we go. Path upwards again. Should get to the HQ, hopefully. Yep. And then I think we only need one ability on it. Fast forwards. Base down. Slashed. So that's a big point about base design. I'm going to do a video on base design soon. But as a top tip, don't put structures at the side of your base. Keep those sides totally clear. You won't find many top level bases with structures at the sides of the map. Keep them clear. Grind times put. My problem with Slash is every time you use ability, she goes places I don't want to. You could go really slow and you've got to judge it on where she's going to go next. But it's whatever's closest. So what you tend to do is if you use ability close to you, she's going to end up higher up. If you use ones further away from you, you've got to judge that the one furthest away is further than the one nearest you, where you set her off. It's hard to explain, but basically it's just pathing. You just got to understand that she'll go to the next close defense. But that was a bit touch and go last one. So the problem with this one here is that there's a lot of walls in the middle. It's hard to get up there. We could probably use Elita, but we're going to drop it there, and we'll probably pop that outpost maybe. So there, you could go there, and that'll injure that. Take that out, injure that. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't hit the HQ. Yeah, it does hit the HQ. It's got a thunderstorm. So we have to take out all this here, all this here. So one there, one there, one there. It's not enough ability points to do 3 jumps. So we're going to need 2 bots anyway, but we're going to slash it, I think. So what we need to do is we're going to drop slash on this side. We want to path up to here. Once we get up to there, it's game over. We only need, I think, 2 or 3 ability points, 2 or 3 ability uses. So we're going to try and use smoke screen. He's nice and cheap. That's why we like him. Let's take out that mortar. I'm going to injure that one so to get out quickly. Is it a thunderstorm? Nope. There we go. And then once we took out that shock tower, we're going to drop slash, and that will path upwards. Just don't want to pop the outpost yet. We can. That will path slash down. There we go. We pop the outpost, but that shouldn't matter. There we go. Pathing her upwards. I just need to get her upwards, get her over there a bit. And then we're going to try and get to that shield generator if we can. Yes, and that'll keep her up in that corner, close to the HQ. Oh, I forgot the pew again. Pew, 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 pew. Sorry. Oh, my days. You see the flame's going to finish it off without the ability use. Pretty much one ability use will take her out. We'll take the HQ out at this level. That's why I want to get a 64-10, and that will definitely guarantee the HQ goes down. And I'm going to actually try it on high level HQs. That's the dream. Grind time because she wasn't using her ability. Because she has Megatronus. Once she stops using her ability, and then Megatronus kicks in, it will still take the HQ down even when her ability is finished. You mean why was the bot following her? Well, they follow him, but it doesn't matter. As long as I'm not attacking him, it doesn't matter, does it? Let's be honest. Yeah, at the end there, I wasn't invisible. My ability had finished, and then it was just the Megatronus taking the HQ down. Just making a point. I could use another ability, but just making a point that if you run out of ability points, then, you know, it will still work. Okay. Okay, so let's just put this here. Here we go. Pew! And pew! And pew! And pew! And pew! And pew! And smoke screen is actually going to help Path Slash now. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. This is pretty good because all the outposts are near the HQ. So we're going to have 40 ability points pretty much by the time we get to the top, maybe, or close to that. Again, we're not going to use ability yet. We're going to try and get through that as much as we can. We are taking some hits, but we want to get as far up as we can without using ability points. That's the aim. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use that there. That'll take that one out. We've hit a flare mine, which is not good. So you can see there we hit a flare mine. That's why she's the way she is. That's why she got sawed by the outpost bot, but it doesn't matter. And you watch there, the ability is finished. No, nah, took it down anyway. Flare mines are annoying, but it's well placed in a way. But she was that level, that higher level that it you know, it doesn't matter. Grim lights a build up and pew. Okay, carry on. So we've seen Elita and smoke screen action. We've seen Slash and smoke screen in action. We've seen Slash on their own. Took one more 13, then we'll try 14, see what we can do. The big difference in 14 is shield gens. It does make a big difference. Grind time put as a well-placed one. I don't think it was. I would put that right next to the HQ where all the outposts were, because that will take out any Slash. Any level Slash will be dead, pretty much. Okay, so this is definitely a base for Elita. We can get up there, then we can take out this section here, and then take out these ones over here. What's the 3580? Elita does 3100, so we're going to use smoke screen for that, smoke screen for that. 3300. We'll have to use smoke screen for a lot. So 3, 6, 9, 12, that one, and I think Elita, we'll let Elita take that one out. So take that one out of Elita. That can't reach. That can. Well, we've got a lot. It might be a lot to ask, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go this way, actually, and take out more this way, I think. I'll go this way. Yeah, and I'll go this way and get some ability points here from small screen. So we'll go this way. No, I thought I was going to walk up then. I thought I was going to walk up then and really do me a favour. Pew. And pew. And that out. Mute that a minute. Not mute it, you know what I mean. And pew. And pew. And pew. Do get a bit closer, actually. Take that out up there. I think Lita will do it anyway. Oh! Come on, a bit closer. Come on. Come on. And it might even put some outposts now, but hey, I think the HQ will be down in time. There we go. Yeah, I could have sent a left, maybe got more ability points, but then I didn't want to put small screen on the side where more outpost spots were. There's more outposts on the right hand side, more chance to pop them. Didn't want to have to waste ability points. So this is what I've been doing. It's just taking 1 or 2 bots into zone 13 constantly. It's a good, easy way to level them. Yeah, it costs a few coins, it's on triple XP, but you know, it's all good. Okay, let's try zone 14 now. So I've had mixed results on this. I'd say again, I've got about 70 or 80% success rate. Still the same, you know, things apply. Wozza, come on a bit closer. Small screen. Pew pew. Nope. Okay. So we're not slashing this base because there's lots of enclosed walls, I don't think. Maybe. Maybe? I don't know. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 ability points, and we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think we might run out of time. But we could take another boost. What's on the core and the shock tower? Nope, that won't do it. So we could take a boost with us, and that could do it. But I'm running out of boosts. So I think plan B. Very well placed. See, that's the thing. It's a well designed base. This. I need to get to there. But even then, I think this is not going to be doable. But we'll give it a go. We'll do this, and we'll see how it goes. See, they were. You can't even two-shot them. So we need to do more. So I think we might run out of time here now. What's he hitting the wall for? Shoot over it. What are you doing, you madman? I need to kick this out after. I'm going to run out of ability points here now, I think. I need to stop hitting that wall. Oh my god, what is he doing? Why is he targeting that? That's not closer. What are you doing, man? You better take that cannon out. It's okay. You better go around the wall, Slash. Oh my days, she's going through it. Don't pop the outposts. Oh my days, where are you going? Oh, I'm terribly wrong now. Oh, I'm terribly wrong. Can I get to HQ? Even there, I don't think I've got enough ability points left to get up there. Have I got enough time? Have I got enough damage? No. God damn it, small screen. To be fair, that was a well-designed base, to be fair. You know, hard to slash, hard to eliter. The Crusher's put, was a bots, pathing terribly. Grind times, that's nothing. It's true. Grind times are awful. Grind time, that's not swearing. God damn it, that's not swearing. I'd say that from my mother. This is it all, really. Grimm's put. I love these like little like storylines people are putting in the chat. Wozza, dang it, sounds small screen. Small screen. I didn't do anything. Stop yelling at me. Okay. This should be an easy slash. We'll do that. We'll take some of these out. And we'll go up there like that. I should take that out as well. The Megatronus. You can see there the varying base is crazy. There we go. That's why you don't put defenses at the side of your base. Open walls. Easy slash. Times put you make me want to put Megatronus on slash. I said this. I've said this in my videos. It's no secret. I've not just gone, hey, look at this new method I've created. Look at this huge secret that no one knows that Slash can do well with Megatronus. Come on now, Grind Time. You watch my channel enough to know. I don't lie to you guys. If I say something, this is good, then, I'm going to back it up by doing it myself. And if I say that something's not good, then yeah, same thing applies. And I think we can. Oh, can we solo this one? I think we'd need to. I think the problem is these. I can definitely do 2 bots. I think there's a chance doing 2. So, pew, 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 pew. Right, going through the wall now. Oh, hit a mine. Just need to get through that wall. There we go. We're in range. Yay, we're in range. Just don't hit a mine now. I'm taking a chance here now. The Omniflame is hitting her because it can see her when she's invisible. Everyone can see her. Oh no! But what we can do now is, hey, we won't do this in leaderboard, but hey, it ain't a leaderboard. Hey! We have to do 3 bots, but hey, it's based down. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, I'm literally just going to focus on these 3 bots for the next few weeks. Maybe get them up half a level over the, few events. And then, yeah, leaderboard, get them leveled up. That's the dream. Zone 14 again. So leaderboard, obviously, I'm not going to do this during the leaderboard, I don't think. No, I don't think I will. I was thinking Smokescreen with Golden Lagoon, but no. I don't know about that. I don't think about that, but yeah. Oh, this is easy double slash. Easy. Not a lot of defenses down the bottom. HQ lower down. Cool. We can take this out quite easily. Pew, 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 pew. Let's take it out, do a bit of damage there. And as soon as it takes this shock tower out and then maybe that Billbot, then we'll drop slash. There we go. Send slash up there. It's going through the wall, which is not good. I didn't want it to go through the wall. Send it to the HQ. just for fun. See you later, Combiner. That's how good Smokescreen is. See you later. Pew! We'll do a long one for Combiners. That was just for fun. I didn't even need to do that. There we go. 2 abilities, max base down. So if you can get to the HQ with Slash and get rid of the shield gen, then she can take out the max HQ with 2 use abilities point, which is 20 ability points. So yeah, good task, but that was a massive pew. It was. I love the fact they can just one-shot combiners at a lower level, granted, but yeah. Wozza knows he's going to shout it out if he doesn't do sound effects. I know. What have I done to myself now? I don't think I'm going to stop using Smokescreen in my streams. If I don't do the sound effect, everyone's going to get really annoyed. Let's do 14 again. So you can see there's it's a good success rate in Zone 14 with these bots. Mostly Smokescreen and Slash. But yeah, maybe even Zone 15. But you just find that the base designs are so much better in Zone 15. So yeah. I love the coach's put. Combiner, I'm unstoppable. Smokescreen. Pew! See ya. Okay. I'm going to use a leader this time to take these out. And I'm going to use Smokescreen because he can't reach the HQ. They can't. None of these can reach the HQ. Apart from that there. So I'm going to drop Elita down here. I'm going to get her up to there, hopefully. Take that out. Then I'm going to send her over to there to take that out, maybe, and do some damage. And oh, no, actually, no. I'm going to do there. Then do there. Pop them outposts. And then while they've popped, I'm going to do her next to it and get some ability points back. And that'll distract them from using their abilities on her. And then I'm going to keep Smokescreen down here. And then go pew, 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 pew. Hopefully finish it off. I'm going to pop all the outposts, I think, pretty much here. So it's touch and go. But we'll see. Drop her nice and high. Drop that. Give that a minute. I'm going to try and take out that launcher. Do that. We'll drop Smokescreen here. And then I'm going to do that. Use ability. And then we're going to go. Pew. And I'm going to go. Uh-oh. No! Oh, I thought I hit Tantrum then. I actually pressed on Smokescreen. Oh, Lita's not going to make this, I don't think, because I've run out of ability points left to do this. Kill that one. No! Smokescreen's going to die now. Terrible death. Fail. That's definitely a Goldian combiner base. What a way to end the stream, eh? What a way to end the stream on a loss. But hey, if you're a con in the chat, I'm so you're happy with that. I'm sure you revel in the fact that Autobots lose, but hey, you can't win them all. But yeah, cool. So yeah, quick recap. So yeah, we talked about the 5-star batch coming to the game. Sort of some, a few snippets of what I've been asking Space 8 for. Maybe a few, revelations if you haven't been following closely. And like I said, hopefully the community vote will change slightly. A few insights into what my choices will be for my video. So watch out for that next week. And then obviously a bit of a problem as well, just to top things off. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Like I said, we're aiming for 4,000 this year. I think we're going to fall a bit short unless we have a few people, a bit of an influx of people subscribing, but only 25% of people are subscribed that watch my channel. So come on, guys. If you do watch my channel, if you like what I do, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you a thing. It literally just helps me sort of push my channel forward and know how I'm sort of doing. Make sure you put a like on the video. Watch out for this week. We're going to be doing a 5-star prediction video, our top 10 bots in the game. And make sure you've joined Discord for some giveaways next week or the week after. And obviously next week, we're going to be doing the worst bots in the game. I can't wait for that. It's going to be super fun. All right. Thanks to everyone for watching. Make sure you tune in Wednesday, where hopefully we're going through the G1 and Ability 11 batches. Hopefully, fingers crossed, ready for next week. Tune in then. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.